guys, welcome to this week's video. So I thought I would do part 10 of this 5,000 question survey. So 387 I feel is the next one. So 387. Where do you like to go on Friday or Saturday nights? I like to go in my room and in my bed. I literally don't do anything at all on Fridays or Saturdays. It's Saturday night tonight and I'm sat here filming this video, so I think that sort of shows you guys what I like to do with my spare time, which is nothing. 288. Do you like your friends to act the same way all the time, or do you accept their moods and changes? I accept it because I feel like not everyone's always going to be in the same mood, but it's nice to have someone around you that has different mood changes, I guess. Not everyone can be like funny and happy and all that jazz all the time. You're allowed to be sad, you're allowed to be quiet, you're allowed to be normal, you're allowed to have fun. It just depends when you admit those changes, I guess. 389. Do you often feel like other people are judging you? Yes, 300% yes. 24/7 I pretty much feel people are judging me, but hey ho. 391. Are you quick to judge others? I have to admit I probably am. I think it's pretty impossible not to judge people. I think that's pretty normal to have an opinion on someone, and that usually means judging them, so yeah. 392. When you have a fight with someone, do you want to talk about it right away or calm down first and then talk? If I'm on the receiving end, I don't want to talk at all. I'll make them come talk to me first. Like if I'm not in the wrong, I guess. I have completely blanked out what the word is. I can't, you know when you can't go up to someone and say what you want to them. That's not my strong point. I've forgotten what the word is and it's going to really annoy me, and I'll probably edit it down below what the word is because I'll probably remember it when I'm editing this video. Conflicts, not conflict. It's oh, what is the word? 393. Some say love is a river. According to the old song, what do you say love is? I think love, to me currently, I feel like love is inexistent and a fairy tale, and I don't understand how it works. 394. What is the worst fault a person can have? I would say lying. Is that a fault? Not be able to tell the truth. 395. Do you have it? I don't know. Do I? 396. Which do you think has more impact on a person's character, genetics or environment? I think both have a play in it. I feel like who your parents are will make a difference to who you are, but also the people who you hang around with also make a difference with who you are as well. I noticed a lot when I was a teenager how different school made me, and that changed my character a lot. But I also noticed when I was at university I changed who I was again to fit in, and now at my workplace I changed a lot to fit in again. So I think the environment is a huge impact, but I also think your parents have a huge chunk of that in them as well. 397. Who was your first best friend? I want to say it was Rosie. I'm not too sure if she thinks the same because she was more popular than me, and I feel like she probably had someone else as her best friend, but she was who I thought was my best friend, and since then I've never really labelled anyone a best friend again because I fear how that would change everything. 398. If you're not best friends anymore, what came between you? She moved to New Zealand in 2001, I believe, so about 14 years ago. 399. Who have you read a biography about? I have read one about One Direction, Ant and Dec, Miley Cyrus. Who else do I have on my shelves? I think I just have those three. Oh, McFly as well. Pretty much just those four, I feel. Yeah. 400. What would your own autobiography be called? Katie's Just the Whites. Just because I've got Katie's Just the on this channel and on my vlog channel and on my vlog. So I feel like Katie's Just the should be in the title as well. I find that really quite good actually. I'm impressed with myself. 401. Some say that high school is the best time of your life. Was that true for you? No. Secondary school was the worst. Mainly because in year 11 I got ill or got school phobia. And then I lost all of my friends. And I literally was back to square one with no one. And that has affected me till this day. I literally do not keep up with anyone because they all started spreading rumours about me that I died, and it was a pretty awful time in my life, and it all was down to me getting school phobia. And it's not the first time that's happened as well. It happened when I was 7 and 11 and when I was 15. Secondary school was not my favourite, but I mean, I didn't really have the best of friends. I always felt like I had friends, but they didn't really find me anything more than a friend. Yeah. 402. What do you find yourself encouraging others to try? I don't really know. I don't encourage anyone to do anything because I'm too quiet. 403. Which is better, Mel Brooks or Woody Allen? I would say Woody Allen. 404. When was the last time you were up all night? I actually think it was probably about around the time Zayn Malik left or quit One Direction. I stayed up all night. I think it was when he quit, actually. Was that during the weekday or was that on the weekend? I can't remember. I know when he left the tour it was a Wednesday, so I feel like he quit One Direction on a weekend. So I feel like that was probably the last time. I think that was on a Friday, and then I stayed up, and I remember hearing my dad go to play golf in the morning. So I think it was that. It was something One Direction based anyways, for sure. 405. Blank is life, the rest is just details, fill in the blank. One Direction is life. I don't know, I don't have an idea of what to say there. 406. Are people too complex and different to be categorised? No, I feel people can be categorised. Is that even how you spell it? Categorised. I feel it's pretty easy to put yourself in a category. So no, I feel like there's always a way to have people categorised into different areas. 407. Is it good to have pride in your own race, or does that separate people from each other because it makes them think of everyone else as outsiders? I feel like this is probably something that would cause a rise. I feel you should be happy no matter who you are, what skin you're in. Love is love and all that jazz. I feel like we're in the world right now where it shouldn't be an issue who you are. 408. What fictional story would you like to live through? I was a massive fan of Little Fires and Amazons when I was little, and also the Lion and the Witch and the Wardrobe series, as well as the Dark Material series, so any of those. 409. Are cats or dogs smarter? I feel dogs are smarter because they are the ones that learn how to do all those moves and stuff, whereas cats just seem really lazy and don't do anything. Well, they do stuff. I mean, I don't feel like they'll be able to sit and lie down and be taken for walks and then be able to like stick near your owner and stuff. I just don't think cats are smart enough to do that. 410. Have you ever guessed someone's password and broken into their diary? Is that a thing? Password protecting your diary? No, I haven't even been near anyone's diary ever. I don't even own one, so no. 411. What teacher, if any, has affected you the most in your life? Okay, so when I was off ill in year 11, there was my teacher called Graham. We called teachers by their first name at school. He was my art teacher in year 8 and year 9, and then he moved over to doing this little section in school where kids go when they can't remember what it's called now, but like where students would go if they can't be controlled in the normal classroom setting, or they just can't work in it. They go over there. Usually they're really naughty students, or they've got some problem. So when I had school phobia, I was moved into there, and Graham was like the head of that little section, or Chrissy Long, and I really feel like he affected my life quite a lot actually, because he helped me get better, and without him I don't think I would have actually passed any GCSEs, or I would have never gone to GCSEs, never would have gone to BTEC. I would literally be not here where I am right now. I feel I probably would have failed, flunked out of school, and be working at McDonald's right now. 412. Are you more easily bored or excited? I'm more easily bored. I feel like I'm always bored in comparison to excited. There's nothing, it's very rare when I'm excited. Nothing really captivates my attention span for very long either, so I get really bored easily. That can be in people talking to me. I can just switch off what they're saying. 413. What's the bravest or most daring thing you've ever done? So I don't know if many of you know, but I'm afraid, like I'm literally petrified of heights, and I feel like anytime I've gone up a really tall building has been a huge thing for me. So there has been the Empire State Building for one, the Rockefeller Centre another one, and then the Shard in London. I would include the Eiffel Tower in that list, but I actually didn't make it any further than like the second tier because I got too afraid, and I was about 7 years old when it happened, so I can't really remember it very well either. 414. What's the point of robbery when nothing is worth taking? I mean, that's true. I mean, I feel like it's really stupid to rob places anyways in general, because you're always going to get caught. It's like you might be able to run away from it now, but then you always end up getting caught in it. Anyways, 415. If your significant other served you breakfast in bed as a treat, what would you want? Ooh, I would literally want like a bacon, egg, sausage, potato, fried bread, tomato, the whole like English breakfast scenario. 416. What do you do only when you're upset? I don't really know. What do I do? I don't think there's a certain thing I do, but I feel like I probably end up just going in bed a lot and staying in bed all day and not surfacing. 417. What's the oddest CD in your collection? Okay, I feel it's probably a joint between Vanessa Hudgens and JoJo and Chipmunk, because those are three artists that I certainly do not keep up with now. I mean, I have High School Musical and I have like some classic bands like Atomic Kitten and Westlife and Blue and S Club 7 and S Club Juniors, and some real interesting people in my collection, but I feel like those three are the oddest. 118. What's the best diary name you've ever saw? That doesn't even make any sense, but I don't know. I don't pay attention to what people call their diaries. Is that I don't really know. 419. What would your friends be surprised to learn about you? Probably that I do this, that I film videos for YouTube, because not many of them know actually. 420. Who owes you an apology? All of my Akeley Wood School friends and my Century Campus friends, who all ditched me. 421. Who deserves an apology from me? No one I can think of. I think all conflict I've had, people who I know I've had conflict with, for sure has been dealt with, I think. I hope so anyway. 422. How would you like to treat your kids differently from the way your parents treated you? Well, firstly, I wouldn't live in the middle of nowhere. I would be really open with them, let them do whatever they want. And I feel like with my parents, I don't feel very close to them, so I'd be really close to my kids. With my parents, I feel like there's a big gap between us. 423. Which do you like the best? 60s, 70s or 80s fashion? I think I quite like the 60s. Can't really say I know it first-hand considering I didn't live then, but yeah. 424. What is the worst pickup line ever used on you? I never had a pickup line used on me, so I am yet to find that out. 425. Of the following, which word best describes you? Inventive, kinetic, light-hearted or mature? I would say mature. Do you own a record player and do you use it? Nope, we do not own one. We used to when I was younger. We used to play Queen a lot, I remember that. The Queen and Beatles. But they seem to be making a massive comeback now, but no, we don't own one. 427. How easily do you make friends? Really not easily at all. I have really bad trust issues coming from school times. So yes, that is it. That is the 10th part of the 5,000 question survey. I'm now in double digits. That's crazy. As always, I shall see you guys next time. Bye guys.